All right, so today I'm just going to tell you a little bit about this book, Turning Rental Properties into Passive Income Profits. This is a book that I just picked up and I read in a weekend. So it's a quick read, and that's one of the things I really love about this book. So who is this for? This is for anyone who's thinking about investing in rental properties, somebody who wants to stop living paycheck to paycheck, someone thinking about early retirement. I qualify for all those things. We already have one rental property. We want to get more. And so as I prepare to meet with the bank and with other people, this is a great review for me of things that I already kind of know, but it also has opened up ideas for things that I have forgotten about or wasn't aware of. There's 3 great times to read a book like this. One is when you're first thinking, is rental real estate the right kind of thing for me? The second time is when you're in the process of buying a property. And the third time is around tax season, when you want to remember what are all the tax advantages to owning the property I already have. This would also be helpful before you sell a property and other stages in your life, but primarily we're looking at those 3 times. As I mentioned, it is a quick read, and I really love that because I don't have a lot of time for reading, but there are things that I don't want to overlook, especially when it comes to investing and putting down thousands of dollars. And so this is something that really you should read a bunch of books when you're investing in real estate, but I love this one because it's a quick read. One of the things that I love about this is that there are examples from the author's life in his own investment journey. There are some problems with that in that many of the examples were from 10 years ago when the market was very different. The other thing is that obviously, the author is in a different rental market than the one I'm in, and so there's going to be some differences. Now, he does have a chapter at the end that are examples of other people. I wish he'd put those at the beginning of the book because they are really helpful, and I wish there was a little bit more narrative to it. This reads more like a textbook than it does, like a story. And so it is a little bit more difficult to read, but with that comes some really nice things. There are a lot of definitions, a lot of things that if you're like, oh, what's this thing, what's that thing, rather than Googling it, there's like a glossary in here. There's a lot of different things that are defined. And then there's a checklist throughout. And if I was buying a property right now, there are certain chapters I would go to in this book and I would say, all right, have I done this thing? Have I done that thing? Have I done that thing? And so while I don't love that this reads like a textbook, in some cases, it's actually really, really helpful that it does that. The author also includes some freebies, so it has a link in the book to go online and download some PDFs and some other things. So that's really cool. But really, this is a great book for anyone who's considering investing or has already invested in rental properties and just needs a brush up on some of the best practices. This is a great opportunity for them. So this is a book I can recommend.